Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we take a stack of information and distill it into the most important nuggets of knowledge for you. Today, we're plunging into the really remarkable AI transformation happening right now within Google Workspace.
Exactly. Our mission today is basically to equip you, our listener, with a clear picture of how Google's next-gen AI, mainly Gemini, their big language model,
Mhm.
and also this powerful new thing called video power, how they're being woven into the tools you probably use every single day.
Right.
We'll look at what they can really do, how best to use them, get the most out of them, and why they actually matter for making you more effective, not just like saving a few minutes here and there.
And we're pulling from quite a few sources here, detailed briefings, insights straight from people working on this stuff to give you that full picture. The core idea, it seems, isn't about replacing people. It's about empowerment, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Profound empowerment. These tools are really designed to drastically cut down the time you spend on, say, creative tasks or heavy analysis. So you can focus on what humans do best, the strategy, the complex problem solving, the truly new ideas.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. Think back, maybe just a little while ago, tasks like writing up meeting minutes, totally manual. And if you needed an image for, say, a slide deck, you were probably hopping between different, separate AI tools. What was that landscape like before this big shift?
Yeah, it's kind of wild how fast it's all changed. Now, Gemini is deeply embedded, like really woven into almost all the Google Workspace apps.
Which ones are we talking?
Oh, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Meet, Gmail, Drive, the whole suite, basically. And it's designed to be your sort of intelligent co-pilot, helping you write, research, brainstorm ideas, summarize things, plan stuff out, not just faster, but, smarter, understanding context.
So looking at Gemini really broadly then, what kinds of tasks can it fundamentally change for you?
Well, the range is pretty impressive, actually. It covers comprehensive content creation. Think about like easily drafting emails or blog posts, detailed notes, checklists, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's also a master of summarization. You can instantly get the gist of long articles, research papers, maybe even pages of meeting notes. For deep research, it can pull information on complex topics, often with citations, which is great, gives you a solid starting point. And for those times you're just staring at a blank page, it's an amazing brainstorming partner, generating ideas, plans, guides. It even helps with organization, creating lists, tables, timelines.
Okay, so that's Gemini handling a lot of the text and data side.
Right.
But you mentioned another big player, Video Power, or Google VAI Generator. What's its specific role, its superpower in this new setup?
Right. Video power. This is a potential game changer for anyone who deals with video or wants to create video content without being an expert. Imagine getting the key points from, say, an hour-long webinar boiled down into a sharp, maybe less than a minute summary video. That's what it does.
Wow, okay.
It specializes in that AI-powered video summarization and also creating those really useful short clips. But it goes further. You can generate full first drafts of video outlines, even with voiceovers and stock media, just from a text prompt.
Really? From just text?
Yeah, and you can tweak it, add custom text, shapes, GIFs, whatever, then easily export it as an MP4. It's really about sort of democratizing video creation, making it accessible.
And even Google Drive itself, which we might just think of as storage, has been getting smarter too, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Drive's got much better search now. Makes finding things easier, even if you have tons of files. They've also made migrating from other platforms like SharePoint a bit simpler. And you get new insights for videos stored right there. Looking ahead, the plan is for Gemini to help manage files within Drive, like rearranging things, renaming files based on what's in them. Your own digital archivist almost.
Okay, this is where it gets really practical for daily users, I think. We've talked about the broad strokes, but how does Gemini actually tailor its power inside each specific Google app? The ones you use day in, day out.
That's a great point, because the integration is the magic, really. Let's break it down. Google Docs. It's not just about drafting anymore. Gemini in Docs means you can generate images right from your text. Helps visualize things without leaving the doc.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, and it helps with creating content, refining it, drafting emails, improving clarity, rephrasing, summarizing chunks of text, even gives real-time feedback. And crucially, if you give it permission, it can look into your Google Drive. Reference files, pull data, provide context, makes your documents way smarter.
Okay, and Sheets. Data analysis can be intimidating for some.
Right, and this is where it gets really intuitive. Gemini in Sheets lets you create tables, even complex formulas, just using plain English.
No more weird syntax.
Exactly. It analyzes your data to quickly spot trends, relationships, insights you might miss. You can generate stats, graphs, visualizations super easily. It can even pull info from Drive files or Gmail to summarize within your sheet. For anyone needing to make sense of data quickly, it handles things like conditional formatting, pivot tables, dropdowns, sorting. It really opens up advanced analysis to more people.
Makes sense. What about slides for presentations?
Another creative partner role here. In Slides, Gemini can generate images based on your slide content or prompts. You can create whole new slides, summarize the presentation, help write or rewrite text. Like Docs, it can reference Drive or Gmail events when making slides, so they're relevant. Now, one limitation currently is that it seems it can only generate one slide at a time for now. Still, great for rapid prototyping.
Okay. And Google Meet. We've all sat through long meetings.
Yeah, think of Gemini and Meet as your super efficient meeting secretary. It automatically transcribes live conversations, generates the transcripts later, gives you easy access to everything said. This totally changes follow-ups. You don't miss key points. You can actually be present in the meeting instead of scribbling notes.
That sounds incredibly useful.
Yeah.
Finally, Google Drive itself.
So in Drive, Gemini boosts your whole file management game. It can summarize documents for you, create new files or folders, maybe with smarter names. It can generate content inside documents stored in Drive, search for info across any document you've saved there. Basically, it helps you find stuff, understand what's in your folders, answer questions based on your files. And like I said, the future is about it helping organize things even more intelligently.
Wow. Okay. So much capability packed in there. But
Yeah.
the big question is always, how do we actually use these tools effectively? It sounds like just clicking a button isn't enough. Our sources keep mentioning effective prompting. What does that actually mean in practice?
That's spot on. Gemini is powerful, but it needs clear directions. Think of it like talking to a very capable, but very literal assistant. Getting the best results really hangs on 5 key things. First, clarity. Be super specific about the task and the format you want back.
Okay.
Second, context. Give it background. Who's the audience? What's the tone? Professional, casual. Third, structure. If you want bullet points or a table, ask for it. Help it organize the output. Fourth, constraints. Set limits. Word count. Style guidelines. Keywords to use or avoid. Tell it. And finally, fifth, give an example. Show it what you mean. A sample input or a desired output really helps guide it. Like for that IT summary example, clarity is write a 100-word summary for a website about the IT department. Context is use simple language, professional tone, general audience. See?
Right. Much more specific than just write about IT. And this isn't always a one-shot deal, is it? This idea of iterative prompting keeps coming up. Does that mean we have to, keep trying?
It does, yeah. But think of it positively. It's more like a conversation. You rarely get exactly what you want on the very first try, right? One source described it like it's like a baby. You guide it step by step. For simple things, maybe 4 or 5 prompts get you there.
Mm-hmm.
For visual AI, maybe more. You refine your request. The AI learns from your feedback. It's a collaborative process.
So it's about building the result together, not just expecting magic instantly.
Exactly. Expecting perfection first time is where people often get frustrated.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, beyond the prompt itself, Gemini apparently offers 3 distinct output modes, each for a different job. Could you walk us through those?
Yeah, absolutely. Knowing which mode to use is pretty key. First, there's the normal mode. This is your everyday mode for analyzing data, general writing tasks, finding broad information. It's kind of like the standard AI chatbots you might know. Basic, general output.
Okay, standard stuff.
Then you have Canvas mode. This is where things get more creative and more visual. It's designed for planning campaigns, making creative images, and generating richer content like HTML-type content with graphics and interactive elements.
Interactive elements, like what?
Think infographics, maybe a quick mock-up of a web page section, interactive bits you could embed in a presentation or a website. It generates the code.
Mm-hmm.
Super useful for creating quick interactive samples without needing to be a designer or coder.
Interesting. And the third mode?
That's deep research mode. This one's tailored for the serious stuff, in-depth market analysis, competitor research, deep dives into complex topics. The absolute key difference here, and why it's so valuable professionally, is that it provides comprehensive results with citations and sources.
Ah, citations. Crucial.
Crucial. As one source put it, every content that you come up with, you need a citation. Where this general content was found and the sources. Deep research mode gives you that confidence for reports, proposals, academic work.
Got it. Normal for general, Canvas for creative interactive, deep research for sourced analysis. Okay, as we start to wrap up this deep dive, let's zoom out a bit. What are the main best practices, the kind of overarching philosophy for using AI in Workspace?
Well, iterative prompting, like we hammered home, is still vital. keep refining. And it's worth mentioning again how much easier image generation is now, not needing separate tools. That's a big workflow win. Oh, and remember, while AI is fast, the actual speed still depends on, your computer, your internet connection. Basic stuff, but worth noting.